Yes, I'm live. Hey, Beatrix, where are you? Where are you, sister? Ooh, let me see. Let me invite my friend Beatrix. Second. Right. Okay, Beatrix, I'm going to find you. I'm going to send you stuff on this Discuss. The good thing about technology is nobody knows how to use it. But then when you know how to use it, you just use it. Let's see. So I'm learning to use this of technology so that I can stream both to my Facebook page and also to, let's see, message. I love when I'm trying to learn something and I'm learning it real time. So which is, you guys are having a front seat advantage. You can see me learning and nervously learning. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? I've decided in 2020 to be a kid. That means I'm going to be learning to do things that I never would have done before. Okay, Beatrix, I'm going to send you a messenger, a link so you can be co-host with me. All right, there you go. All right, girl. Okay. Woohoo. So, all right. I think that I just sent you the link. Yep. All right, Beatrix, where are you? I sent you an invite so you can come join me. Well, we're 2 minutes in. I hope I can catch you. I can invite you. All right. Join me. Okay. I think we're live. I'm going to use my phone to see. Yes!
Hi, Polaki! Hi! Finally!
Oh, girl! All the way from Lima, Peru!
Yes.
You know, I just love this energy that we have. Yesterday, we couldn't do it. We did it on Zoom. And then I remember I had this software that could do Facebook Live and YouTube in one. I've never done it. And I was like, it's 2022.
We are Facebook Live, right?
We are Facebook Live right now. And we are YouTube Live right now.
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay.
We are.
It's my first time too. It's my first time.
It's my first time too. So guess what? Like we said yesterday, we're going to be kids. We're going to have fun. You know, you can't learn anything unless you mess it up. You know, so I'm glad that we decided to just do it.
Yeah.
Are you ready, sister?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So we're going to introduce ourselves. What is your name?
My name is Beatriz Gonzalez. I'm from Lima, Peru.
My name is Folake Oluokun. I live in Greenbrier, Arkansas, and I am a Nigerian in the United States.
Yes.
So our topic for today is impact. I made a quick title, and the title I made was this. We're going to be talking about 6 keys to impact your world and yourself in 2022. Today is the first of 6. And what we're doing is we take the letters I.M.P.A.C.T. and we're going to make 6 different videos for each letter and share from our hearts what we think about each letter. So the letter for today is I. And we just,
exactly.
yes, we haven't practiced. We're just you're gonna see us raw. What you see is what you get.
Yes.
So tell me, Beatrix, when you think of impact and that first letter I.
Yeah, for me, I thought about what Albert Einstein said. He said, imagination is everything. For me, the letter I is for imagination. And he said, imagination is everything, is the preview of life coming attractions. And it's very important for me because we get on certain age that we don't have any more imagination, right? So we can dream big stuff. But for me, it's so important to have imagination, but because if you can imagine, you can do it. And I dream big because I have always a big imagination. And so I know that what I imagine, I can do it.
Oh my goodness, I like her word, imagination. Both Beatrix and I are part of Evan Carmichael's Movement Makers, and we're learning to impact our world. And yesterday we had an imagination that we were going to do a live video on the first letter of the word impact. That's why we're here. And she's right. When we imagine it, we had a common attraction that on Sunday at this time, although a little bit earlier, we would have started, but you know what? If we didn't imagine, we'll never have it.
Yes, yes.
And for me, the word is intentionality. That means you decide you're going to do something. I've always wanted to do videos on YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel and bring people on to do broadcasts like this. But I never did. In 2022, I decided last week, enough is enough. It's just like the story of there were 5 birds on a wire, like when you travel, you see the electric wire between 2 poles, and there were 5 birds on that wire. Each of the birds had an intention to fly. 4 of the birds said, I will do it. And 1 of the birds just did it. So, which of the birds do you think had intentionality? The ones that said it and didn't do it, or the one that just did it? Of course, it's the one that just did it. Sometimes I find myself saying I'll do things and don't do it. And sometimes I don't see anything and just jump into it and do it. So I want to encourage you. If you think it, yes, you have to say it, but if saying it will make you stop it, just do it. Just do it. Here, I and Beatrix, in 2 separate parts of the world, we only met yesterday in person on video, but we met by messaging last week. And today we are having our second live video. It's amazing. Yesterday was Zoom, so because we couldn't figure IG live. That's another story. So we're gonna work on doing the IG live.
We are progressing.
Yes.
Progressing.
Yes. Yes, we're progressing. Yes.
Yes.
because we practiced yesterday, today is a little easier. So we're not like strangers, like like yesterday we were, and we decided to do all 6 letters. Different days we'll come on, and I'm excited, and so is she, and I like her word imagination, because if you imagine and have intentionality, you'll do stuff.
I think that the word intentionality is so important because it allows you to have the action, right? To do it, to jump to that dream, to that purpose, propósito. So it's so important to have that word in mind, right? Intentionality and imagination, right? Don't forget to always have imagination, because it make us see the world different, that everything is possible.
I've never been to Lima, Peru, so my imagination and intentionality, I could find myself in Lima, Peru, right? See?
Yes.
Poquito español.
Sí, poquito español.
I don't speak any. I know some Spanish words. I know poquito. I know bonita. And I know guapo.
Guapo. Yes.
I know those words. I know those
You know
words.
the word guapo. Why?
Yeah, a fine man, I know that word. I know those words.
My man is guapo.
Yes, that's why I know the word. You know what I mean? You gotta know some good words. And I know bonita, fine lady. Yeah, yes. I can't believe I'm saying that on live video, but it's fine. I mean, what you see is what you get. You have to make people laugh, because imagination is everything. Everything.
Yes.
Everything.
And it is like Albert Einstein said, is the preview of life's coming attractions, right? Somebody out there imagine that could talk without a cable, right? So people invented the cell phone. It's like that, works like that.
Can you imagine if there was no telephone?
Yes.
Wow. We couldn't have this conversation. No telephone, no internet, no video.
Yes.
It's imagination is life's coming attractions.
Yes.
So what do you imagine right now?
Right now, I imagine something that the last year I couldn't imagine, but now I imagine that I can write my book and publish it, my book. So impossible things that I think that was impossible things, but because of my imagination allows me to believe that I can do the impossible things. So I am great.
I like it, because Beatrix and I have not even talked about about her book. But amazing, we met on somebody's platform. Evan Carmichael had a belief in himself and started doing YouTube videos. And he got so famous. And then he built a group. And I want to do videos. And so does Beatrix. And so we met in that group. And here we are, live on YouTube Live and on Facebook Live, and her imagination has made her declare out loud, I'm writing my book. So I'm going to have to just follow suit and says, I'm writing my book too. I'm writing my book, and
you
about,
maybe have a big history to tell.
Yes, I do. Everybody has a story. The reason I had a YouTube channel, I've had a YouTube channel for years, but I always told myself, you don't know how to do it. But that was an excuse. I tell myself, you don't know how to do it, but you're going to learn how to do it. That's a different story. And because I kept telling myself, you're going to learn, I joined the group. And then I decided to do the challenge, to do 3 videos collaborating and 1 video on my own. And here I am, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, because some person had a dream, an imagination, an intentionality, and I decided to follow their steps. Out there, somebody is listening who has an imagination without any intentionality. It's not going to work. You can't impact with having imagination and not have intention.
Yes, the two work together.
Correct.
Together, right? To impact.
Yes, and the amazing part is I needed Beatrix just as she needed me to make this a reality. Why do I say that? She has her word imagination. I have my word intentionality. And the two together helps us, boom, have an impact. An impact. I was telling the story yesterday about the person that made an impact on my life was my dad. My dad was a physician, and I remember Christmas mornings, we're opening the gifts. Then a call comes from the hospital. My dad goes to the hospital. As a little girl, something made me want to be like my daddy. And I told my mama, and she wrote it in my book, a little book. When I grow up, I'm going to be a doctor like my daddy. I was 5. You know what? I've been a doctor since 1985. I had an imagination with intentionality because somebody impacted my life, impacting the life of another. And I remember as well watching people on YouTube, on the internet, impacting lives with their stories. And I said, I'm going to do the same. And how about you?
On YouTube, have a video on YouTube?
I have a YouTube channel.
Me, I already don't have a YouTube channel, but I'm going to have a YouTube channel soon.
Yes, we're going to have that YouTube channel because this video is going to be on that YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's amazing how our world, we're all the same. There's universality. That means everyone almost wants the same things. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants less stress. Everybody wants more joy, peace. Everybody needs more water.
Yes.
And everybody has their favorite dish they like to eat. We all need companionship, friendship. So we're the same.
Yes, but maybe I know a lot of people that wish have a desire to be, for example, happy, right? But maybe the problem is that don't took the next step, right? Not only wish, I wish I be happy, right? I have to do something about it, right? To not continue to say the same sentence, right? I want to be happy, I want to be happy, but what are you doing to be happy, right? It's you have to go to the next step, because happy is not going to came for you, right? You have to do something like train your mind to be positive, and in the with independent of the circunstancias, independientemente de las circunstancias,
Sí.
right? You have to be happy because you're alive, right? And always be positive, even if you are in a dark moment.
I like what you said about being positive, because I remember you saying earlier that imagination is a preview of life's coming attractions. So if I imagine, okay, I'm going to say this story, which is kind of funny, but not. As a little girl, we had dogs in my home, but for some reason, something happened. I don't remember what happened, and I got scared of dogs. And as an adult, I never had dogs, never. My children wanted pets as when they grew up. My youngest son is 23 and my oldest child is 33. And one of them wanted a pet. And I'm like, oh no, I'm your pet. Because I was afraid, but I didn't tell my kids that I was afraid. You know, a mom, mom's not afraid of anything. My imagination about dogs made me forget that I had dogs in my home as a kid. And I was terrified, like sweating. Like before, if I talked about dogs, I would have sweaty palms. And in 2021, a friend of mine got a dog, and I had visited her at home, and I was planning to go visit. But when I found out she had dogs, I was like, that's not happening. When I confronted my fear by imagining what would it look like if I wasn't afraid of the dog, and I started imagining the dog loves me, I love the dog, nothing bad happens. Every time I saw a dog, I tell myself, you love dogs. And then I went and I gave the dog a treat. When the dog licked my palm, at first I was froze a little bit, but I calmed down. Presto, my imagination, my intentionality helped me overcome that fear. So I learned a lesson. If I imagine the worst, my whole life will make it happen by attracting what I have imagined. When I started
Right.
in Movement Makers, at first I imagined, because there were people there before me, that nobody will do video with me. Then I told myself, just like the dog, I told myself, you have to imagine that there's somebody out there that will do videos with you, and you're going to learn video together. I said, okay. Then I'm going to try it. And I, without knowing that that was going to be a word, I imagined out there's one person in 7 billion who's going to do videos. I just need one. And here I am with that one person out of 7 billion, or are we 8 billion now? I just needed one. So my question to anyone who's listening is, what is that thing you want? You have to imagine and put intentionality. Because whatever you have in your life today is everything you have imagined. And put intentionality to it. See? Right?
Right. Because you attract that thing.
You want to tell the story you told me that you don't speak English?
Yeah, I don't speak English very well, but I'm trying. I'm here I'm trying to make this video in my sister house, but I'm moving anyway. But yes, I don't speak English very well, but I have to be in the moving makers with Ivan. It is a very right decision. It even makes you go forward to your dreams, push you to be a better version of you. So I don't. I think that it's so important, and you are with a group of people so powerful, and woman so powerful that it's great, right? It's so awesome to be in that group, moving makers. Yeah, I am doing this video even with my language problems, but I do it anyway.
Let me call you back. Okay.
Yes, I do it anyway. I do it anyway.
No, you're fine. Now I know when I'm doing videos to turn off my phone. You know what I mean? Like my phone was on, so I got a call. Now I know when you're doing video, the phone has to be off.
Right, yeah. Right.
You know, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. My life, impact the life of Beatrix. And I believe that we have impacted your life today on this video. I want to encourage whoever is listening live or recording, what are you imagining? And what is your intentionality about what you're imagining? The only way to impact your life is to imagine and to intentionally work towards that attraction to make it happen. Nobody's going to do it for you. What do you say, Beatrix?
And yes, because here in this life, we are an example that imagination and intentionality works. So if this works for us, why could work for you, right? For everyone who is watching. Just think about that. What do you imagine, and put some intentionality to make it real. We are the example. So if we can do it, anyone can do it, right?
Yes. If we can do it, anyone can do it. And that's from my friend who doesn't speak English. He's doing a video in English. Awesome.
Yes.
So we're going to end this video, and we thank you for watching. And the next time we do a video, we'll be talking about the next letter in the word impact, which will be M. So see you some other time. This is Falake Oluokun, Dr. O, and Beatrix Gonzalez Sanchez signing off. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.